From the Scripps Studios, this is 10 News.
Hello, I'm Jim Patton with this 10 News update. Preparations are still underway at MCAS MIRAMAR, waiting for cruise ship passengers to arrive for their 14-day quarantine. These passengers will be staying in the same two buildings the last group stayed in during their quarantine. Miramar officials say at this point they don't even know how many passengers will arrive, but they say the two buildings that have been designated for use can accommodate about 500 people. Today, the Climate Action Plan released their report card, and this year, no city in San Diego County met the gold standard in climate action. The main reason for the failed report card was transportation. Campaign cited not enough people using public transit, creating traffic and furthering emissions. Campaign says cities are not offering a transportation system to help climate change. Campaign did celebrate some achievements. There are 10 cities in the region that are committed to a zero-emission future 10 years earlier than the rest of the state. Well, the wet roads causing a mess this morning. Big rig jackknifed on the northbound 5, blocking lanes just after midnight. Driver wasn't hurt, simply lost control in the rain. This is not the only crash we saw this morning on the 805 in Chula Vista. Driver with minor injuries around 2:45 this morning after spinning out in a silver sedan and crashing into a guardrail. Another semi jackknifed coming down the 15, going off the road into a tree just south of the 8 freeway. The driver's trailer was empty and the driver, in this case, also not hurt. Let's get a check on our weather now. And how are we looking?
Well, I know a lot of people are hoping that this is the end of it, but it is not. It's actually just the beginning. We're going to see a lot of rain in the coming days. Right now, we do have the weather maker just offshore, low pressure system, keeping us nice and wet throughout the day. In the afternoon, we could see some isolated thunderstorms, especially on the 15 south of Poway and towards the El Cajon and Jamul area. This moves on to the mountain areas near Palomar Mountain and Julian, and then we'll even stay wet for the evening commute. So just as wet as we were this morning on your drive home or on your drive to work or school, we're going to be wet again as you head home for the evening. 7-day outlook, we are going to top out in the mid 60s, maybe drying out tomorrow towards the evening time, mid to upper 60s for the inland areas, again with some isolated showers as we get through your Wednesday. Jim?
Vanessa, thank you. For the latest news, weather, and traffic, go to 10news.com or download our free 10 News mobile app in your app store. For 10 News, I'm Jim Patton.